Ignore all the barbed wire. This guy is huge. He's bigger than my palm. He's also a cane toad, so don't touch him. They're pretty common here. And
I don't want him to get hurt.
yeah, Sean's trying to help him out. I'm gonna go when he's done. That is my trash.
There we go.
No, he's on the barbed wire still,
Okay, well,
but he should be able to jump over it. There he goes. They're poisonous, pretty harmless to humans, most people say, but you're not supposed to touch them. They can kill dogs, but they've been out here before, and the dogs that live outside don't seem to bother them. Their toxin is hallucinogenic, but it can also cause seizures. Welcome to my little tropical farm. I was hoping to show you the sheep chasing me through the pasture, but they are running to get out of the rain right now, so they're already in their shelter. I'm coming. They want to. Okay, move out of the way. Move out of the way. Come on. Okay, now everyone's eating. Today we got them the second bin, and it makes a huge difference because they can certainly stick 3 or 4 heads in a bin, but they can't stick all of them in. And now it's pouring, so I'm gonna run home. Today is a lazy afternoon on the farm. As you can see behind me, the dogs are sleeping out in the shade. And this behind me is going to be a sheep shelter. We spent most of the weekend building it. I shouldn't say we, because Mario spent most of the weekend building it. Jesse and I helped a little. And it's not quite done yet, so we will show you some of that building today, and also show you probably more of it in the next few weeks. This is the sheep shelter so far. It is a 10 by 10 box. It will have 2 front doors. It will have 4 wheels. The 2 back wheels are stationary. The 2 front wheels, can't say that. The 2 front wheels rotate. Originally we were going to put a bar that clips up here, but to pull it, but I think we're going to just put a rope on it to pull it. And just to go inside the box, over here, from the corner to here, we're going to put a food trough at the right height for sheep. And probably on this side, we're going to put a hook or something for water. So this will be the food trough, that'll be the water. Trying to think what, oh, and it will have some plastic netting all the way around it. Plastic to keep it light and keep it a little less expensive. And I'm hoping to get that done this week because of the dog attack we've had on our sheep. So we're having kind of a rainy day today, and I thought I'd show you this crazy thing I'm doing. So these are a weed. My understanding is for sheep they can be medicinal, but if they overdo it they'll get sick, and they are avoiding it, so they clearly don't need it. And it is throughout my pasture. So at some point I'm going to have someone come in with a machete and clean up some of it. You can see that high patch of it over there. But I have been pulling it out, which is probably even better than getting it with a machete because I'm getting the roots out. And my feeling is, even if I just get patches of it, I'm opening up patches of grass that make it easier for the sheep to get at, like this patch here I cleaned up. So I'm doing it all slowly today. It's a rainy day. There's not much else to do. The sheep are mostly staying in their shelter, although the sun is just beginning to come out. An hour from now it's supposed to start raining pretty heavy again, and it's been raining all morning. So I am sitting here just picking weeds out of my pasture. And if I get 1/10 of the pasture done, that would be really, really good. And then hopefully by this weekend we'll have someone come with a machete and do some more of it. But slowly we will improve this pasture, but it's going to take a while. One of the issues we had this week was that our male juvenile was way more mature than he should be. He was trying to breed with one of the sheep. I would say he probably did breed with one of them. She seemed to be in heat. He followed her around like a puppy dog and mounted her quite a few times. We unfortunately did have to dispatch him. I'm not sure if our editor's going to show you any parts of that. We certainly won't show you the main parts of that in this video. We did buy the sheep to both breed and sell babies as well as for meat. It was something we had to do for the well-being of the farm as a whole. It doesn't help us in any way to have sheep that are inbred. Probably not the end of the world, but I also want to be able to breed my sheep so that they're lambing at the beginning of the rainy season and not during the dry season when the heat is probably more intense down here and there's less water, there's less food as they wean. So it just made sense to do what we had to do. I did try to sell him, heard of someone that was interested in buying males, and for some reason that didn't happen. So again, we had to do what was best for the farm, so we took care of that this week. So here's my little baby girl lamb. She's about 7.5 weeks old, and we just brought her to the vet. She got attacked by a dog this morning. She's looking sad, but I think she's actually feeling much better. She did just pee and poop in the car, which I'm not really happy about, but it happens, and it actually makes me think, oh, she's feeling much better. She got a ton of stitches. I'm gonna guess about 10 stitches in her rear end, pretty much, in her thigh. But I think she's doing better. She got antibiotics, and the vet gave us this to give her antibiotics tomorrow, so we'll do that. I'm pretty angry with whoever brought their dog down that can't behave themselves on a farm. Should not have been anywhere near my lambs. We are gonna get an electric netting to keep dogs out, but unfortunately it's gonna take about 2 weeks. We're gonna order that from the US, and it'll probably take about 2 weeks to come in. So between now and then, I'm gonna try and leave the farm as little as possible. That's my alarm telling me it's time to feed the chickens. I'm gonna leave the farm as little as possible, and just try and keep an eye on them so this doesn't happen again. Although I don't think I could have stopped it. I wasn't there. I was in Santiago getting my car serviced. But I am gonna try my best to at least be around. Again, like I said, I don't think I could have stopped it. I think the dog came racing, and I think the guys at the dairy did stop it as best they could, but the dog got a chunk out of this lamb. And again, not real happy about it, but she's doing okay. Hopefully she'll be doing well. My vet is awesome. Unfortunately, I've seen too much of him lately, but he's a great vet, and hopefully he did a good job with her. Isn't she adorable? Out in the field, and way over there lying down is Caitlin. I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on her today. I didn't want to put her in a crate because she is still nursing, but it might be what's best for her. She has about 12 stitches in her thigh, and this might just be too much for her trying to keep up with the herd. And it might put her more at risk if that dog comes back, which I don't think he will, but I'm pretty sure, although they wouldn't tell me whose dog it was, I'm pretty sure they all know, because the dairy guys came to get the dog away, from what I understand. I wasn't here. And then I think Mario went to talk to the guy afterwards. So hopefully it won't come back. But meanwhile, she is limping and having trouble keeping up with them. At the same time, she's still nursing. She's only 7.5 weeks old. So she's still nursing. I would like to keep her near her mom, but I think I'm gonna get Bonnie's old dog crate and put her in there with some water and some alfalfa and some hay and see how that goes. Thank you for joining us again this week. It was a trying week, but hopefully you got to see a little more about what we do here on the farm. If you'd like to follow along, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified of our videos coming out. And hit the like button if you like this video, and we'd love to see your comments. Thanks. Bye.